Hello everyone and welcome to a rare, apparently, edition of Dani's Dishes. So I keep telling myself I'm gonna get back to doing these weekly, and then all of a sudden like 3 weeks pass and I don't know how it happens. Okay, I know how it happens. Sleep and work and sleep and running and there's things. It hasn't been a priority, but I really want to make sure that I start putting it in my calendar because I like doing it. Sometimes people watch it. It's really cool. And right now, because my wife is currently on the treadmill, way to go, babe, I am hiding in the bathroom to be able to film because the dogs are all over the place, the TV is on from the treadmill, and I can't even hear myself think. So I'm hiding in the bathroom. So hello from my lovely bathroom curtain. You can see that I'm not in the bling room, if you will. So I wanted to just say hello and hope everything is going well with folks. If you haven't been tuning into the blog recently, I am getting back to my weekly weigh-ins. I took a month hiatus, which was just basically stupid, because I was hiding, and that's something that I have told my members when I was a Weight Watchers leader not to do. I've told myself to do it, but for some reason I allowed it to happen again. I'm human, it's okay. I apologized to myself, I forgave myself, and it's time to move on. We're looking to make 2016 freaking amazing. So we had a teeny bit of snow this past weekend, and for Boston it was small. We only got 6 inches, that's what she said. And I decided to use my extra time in the morning to sign up for my spring marathon because apparently I was jealous of everyone else running and needed to do my own. So what did I end up signing up for? A challenge, of course. When there's extra bling, I will be there. So the wife and I are heading to Maine in May, and it's going to be the Maine Coast Marathon 39.3 challenge. So it's a half marathon on Saturday and then the marathon on Sunday. So 39.3 miles between the 2 days. You get an extra medal, which means 3 medals and a jacket, okay, if I have to. So that is my big thing, kind of fitness goal that I'm planning for this spring. So now I just need to find time to train and come up with a training plan and be able to work all that stuff out, which is like nothing, right? That's a good afternoon. I'll be able to figure that all out. I'm looking forward to kind of coming up with something that's going to be a little bit more structured. When I'm not really signed up for a goal race, I tend to just run, and I feel like I really need something more structured so that I can get my fitness back up to where I want it to be. I want to get back to where I was in 2014, and I think something like having that training plan that I'm allowed to tweak, because training plans are always there, you know, as an outline because life happens, but I just want something to be able to refer to, because right now I just go, how much time do I have? Okay, let's run, and then we'll go to spin because so-and-so is going to spin, and then I'll go to this class because someone else is. So I want to come up with a little bit more of a schedule, because once I have that down and when I'm going to work out and what I'm doing, I can then make sure that I have time to blog, because, you know, transitioning to a real job, if you will, or an office job has been quite an adjustment. So it's really trying to see time management, which I am normally great at, but now that I'm, you know, there's commuting, or, you know, that all of a sudden you're feeling kind of like drained at the end of the day, and the last thing you want to do is try to be able to write a blog post. So there's all those things that are going on, and I love blogging, and it makes me really sad when I go, oh, I really want to blog today, and then I fall asleep. So I really want to give myself a schedule. So for those that do blog or workout, when you make your schedule, do you put it in your Google Calendar? Do you write it down so you can check it off? Are there highlighting? Is there planners going on? What do you do to keep yourself organized? I would love to hear what other people are using. As we are enjoying our nice 40-degree weather day today in Boston, my parents headed off to Disney for the week, so jealous as they're texting me from Disney Springs. So we have, I think, T-minus about 80 days till the wife and I head to Disney for the Star Wars Dark Side Challenge, the inaugural challenge. So I'm wicked excited to get down there. We'll be doing another tweet up, so make sure you check out the blog's Facebook page. There's an invite on there to be able to join the crew and I down there. I cannot even wait. It's going to be so much fun. And in the meantime, it's really getting back to basics. I want to be able to be in a place where I am feeling amazing no matter what the scale says. That's what's really the big judge for me, is how I'm feeling. If I feel like I'm in control, making healthy food choices, being able to dabble, because I'm not going to give up the beer and wine. It's got to work into my plan. So getting back into that right mindset. And then when I feel body positive is when the weight kind of follows. So that's what I'm really focusing on right now, is to be able to keep the positive, because I've said it before. It's so easy for me to be other people's cheerleaders, and then it's so hard for me to do it for myself. And I know that so many other people fall into that pattern as well, and it's something that we really have to make sure that we put ourselves first, because we can't really take care of others unless we're taking care of ourselves. So it's something that I'm really working on. I know that I posted on Facebook last night that during step class, all I could see was, the rolls and the little bit of extra chin there and whatnot while I was doing step aerobics, and I immediately wanted to go into that negative place. And I was like, this is not happening today. I am taking control of this Monday. And so every time I caught a glimpse of myself, which was a lot because I had to go in the front row because it was packed, which was awesome, but I like to hide in the back just because I do not have any sort of rhythm and it's hard for me to be in the front. But anyway, Lindsay and I ended up in the front row, so I had to look at myself in the mirror the entire time when I was not looking at the step to make sure I didn't fall off, which I didn't fall off. Thank you. But anyway, so I made sure that every time I thought that a negative thought was coming in, I immediately had to change it to be positive, which was a really tough exercise. In addition to physically exercising, I was doing some mental exercise, but honestly, by the end of class, it was all positive, and it really set the tone for the rest of the night. I felt great going into spin class, even though my legs were exhausted, and it's something where this journey is so much more mental than it is physical, in my opinion, and so that's what I am getting back to working on. I've said for years that the mental side of this is my tough spot, and I'm ready to deal with it. It's an everyday fight, and I'm going to come out on top. And we all are. We're all going to hit whatever goals we have. So for this edition of Dani's Dishes, I wish you all well, and I promise to see you next week. Have a good one.